Hello, my travelers. Come join me February 28th for another wonderful in-person river cruise event happening here in Edmonton. This is kind of a two-in-one event because in the morning there's going to be an information session for Scenic Luxury Cruises, whereas in the afternoon there's going to be an event for Emerald Cruises, which is fantastic. It really is like a 2-for-1. In Edmonton, both of those are happening at the Royal Glenora Club on February 28th. And parking is free, but you know what? There are actually going to be events all across Canada. So if you aren't in the greater Edmonton area, don't hesitate to click on the link, see if there's one in your area, and go and join that one. Scenic and Emerald are sister brands owned by an Australian company. So you do tend to see a lot of Australians on board, but there's lots of Canadians as well. They've been open to the North American market and the Canadian market in particular for several years now. Now, Scenic is, of course, their more luxury line, whereas Emerald is more classic river cruising. I do tend to sell both of these brands depending on what you're looking for as a client. And I do find that for both of these lines, they do tend to be the best value in their respective categories, though it does depend on a lot of different factors. But they've got some really good discounts, some deals sometimes. Sometimes you can get a really good price including air, and they do have a really good air department where you can modify things and come in on different dates. They're very good that way. For the Scenic Luxury Cruise event on February 28th, it is between 10:30 and noon. Now, as I mentioned, Scenic is the luxury brand. So think of things like multiple dining locations, multiple choices for excursions per port, all-inclusive beverage package, all day, fewer guests on board, larger cabins, even butler service. So it's, nicer fixtures, that type of thing. Now for Emerald, their event is running in the afternoon, same day, February 28th, from 2 until 3:30. Now, Emerald is the more classic, affordable line. So think at least one excursion is included per port. Every once in a while you'll get two, but other excursions are available at a la carte cost. Wine and beer are included with lunch and dinner. Other beverages are certainly an option. You can certainly purchase those for an additional cost, or you can bring your own on board too. So that's also always a great option. Now, they do have slightly smaller cabins, and there do tend to be more passengers on board. But again, they are a really great value in this category. One great thing about both Emerald and Scenic is the way that they do their balconies. They have a bit of a hybrid French balcony where the whole wall is windows, and then the window comes down to kind of halfway, and that's your balcony railing. They do have some balcony chairs there, and you can close off the balcony from the rest of your cabin, or you can open up the balcony to the rest of your cabin. So that's a really great hybrid option. The beds do face the wall, so it's not like Avalon where they face the window, but it's still a really great solution to the size issues for river cruise cabins, and a really great balcony option. I do like them. Now, if you're thinking of doing both events, unfortunately, they don't really have a place for lunch on site. So you would have to go off-site for lunch and then come back, which is unfortunate, unless, you're a club member of the Royal Glenora Club, but, or know a member that's going to be there. That's maybe if you know somebody, you could meet up for a lunch date. But yes, no lunch on site, so something to think about if you want to attend both events. But again, parking is free, so you can come and go as you choose. It's no big deal. I will be attending both events. So if you're interested, be sure to register at the links below. Their space is limited. So make sure you do register as soon as possible, and I hope to see you there. My name is Alicia Mitchell, and I own Evening Star Travel. I am a river cruise and Europe specialist, and I would love to help you plan your next vacation. Don't hesitate to reach out when you're ready to start planning, and happy travels, everybody.